Last month, President Trump signed an executive order that puts an end to federal funding for public broadcasting. Action News Now reporter Jesse Angelo takes a look at the order and how it's impacting our local PBS station.
Northern California PBS station KIXE TV first went on the air as a public broadcaster in 1964, joining PBS at its inception in 1969. It has always relied on a mix of private and federal funding to operate. On May 1st, President Trump signed an executive order that pulls the plug on any federal funding to both PBS and NPR stations. He took that a step further last week, asking Congress to pull funding already committed to the broadcasters in the most recent budget. According to the order, the reason for the funding cut is due to biased news reporting. Quote, Americans have the right to expect if their tax dollars fund public broadcasting at all, they fund only fair, accurate, unbiased, and nonpartisan news coverage, unquote. KIXE's general manager Rob Keenan tells me it's frustrating that stations like KIXE and others in smaller markets don't use any of their federal funds to fund news programming.
You're going to be attacking smaller rural stations when the beef that I think that's going on is more with the larger urban stations, and so you're sort of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, if you will.
Keenan says that the station must bring in $800,000 in private funding to qualify for any federal funds. He says that their total budget from both federal and private funds is just over $2 million for the year and funds many off-air community services, including community outreach programs and even emergency communications.
As part of PBS, we are the backup for the wireless safety infrastructure, so if the cell phone towers go down, you can actually still get alerts for your phones and your media devices via our signal.
I am told that the next federal funds for the station were expected in November, but now they're bracing for the possibility of that funding being pulled pending a vote from Congress. Keenan says KIXE is no stranger to operating under financial uncertainty and says that regardless of the outcome, the station will continue to strive to be a service to the community, just as it has for the last 61 years. In Redding, Jesse Angelo, Action News Now.
Now, Congress has until July 18th to vote on rescinding its current funding commitment to public broadcasters.